Alright guys, it's time to stop guessing and start understanding. Ever wonder what women really look for in a man? It's not just about looks or money, it's deeper than that. Stick around, and I'll reveal the secrets you need to know to stand out from the crowd and attract the woman of your dreams. Let's bust the biggest myth right now. Women don't want the perfect man. They're not searching for some flawless Hollywood figure with a chiseled jawline and a 10-figure bank account. In fact, that whole idea of perfection is incredibly intimidating. It creates an unrealistic standard that can make people feel overwhelmed and inadequate. What women truly value are traits that show strength, character, and authenticity. These qualities are far more appealing than any superficial perfection. They're attracted to men who are comfortable in their own skin, flaws and all. Confidence in one's own imperfections can be incredibly charming. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that a little bit of imperfection can actually make someone even more attractive? It adds a layer of relatability and humanity, a scar that tells a story, a quirky laugh. These are the things that make people unique and memorable. A passion that makes their eyes light up. Those are the things that make someone truly captivating. Passion and enthusiasm are incredibly attractive traits. You see, perfection is boring. It lacks the depth and complexity that make people interesting. It's predictable, it's safe, and frankly, it's impossible to achieve. Striving for perfection can lead to frustration and disappointment. So stop chasing an illusion and start focusing on becoming the best, most genuine version of yourself. Embrace who you are, and let go of unrealistic expectations. That means embracing your individuality, your quirks, your passions. These are the things that make you unique and interesting. It means being honest about your flaws and working on them, not hiding them away. Self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. Because when you own who you are, imperfections and all, that's when you become truly attractive. Self-acceptance is the key to genuine confidence. Think about the guys you admire, the ones who seem to effortlessly attract amazing women. They exude confidence and authenticity. Are they perfect specimens of manhood? Probably not. They are likely just being their true selves. They're probably just comfortable being themselves. This comfort and ease are what make them so appealing. They're confident, they're interesting, and they don't take themselves too seriously, and that, my friends, is the real secret to being attractive. Let's talk about confidence, because it's at the top of the list of what women find attractive. Confidence is like a magnet. It draws people in and makes them want to be around you. Now, before you puff out your chest and start bragging about your car, your job, or your latest achievements, let's be clear. Confidence is not about arrogance. It's not about thinking you're better than everyone else. It's not about being the loudest guy in the room, trying to dominate every conversation, or pretending to be someone you're not just to fit in. Authenticity is key. True confidence comes from within. It's a quiet strength that doesn't need to shout to be heard. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, owning your strengths, and accepting your weaknesses. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all. It's about knowing your worth, and standing tall in that knowledge. It's about not needing external validation to feel good about yourself. You don't need others to tell you you're great, you already know it. Think of it like this. Confidence is the quiet assurance that you bring to the table. It's a calm, steady presence that others can feel. It's the way you hold yourself, the way you speak with authority and conviction, the way you make eye contact that shows you're engaged and present. It's the unshakable belief in your own value, regardless of the situation. No matter what happens, you remain unfazed. And trust me, women can spot real confidence from a mile away. They can see it in your demeanor, your actions, and your words. They can sense it in the way you move, the way you talk, and the way you carry yourself, even the way you stand. It's magnetic. It draws people in and makes them want to be around you. So how do you cultivate this irresistible quality? It starts with self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself fully, both the good and the bad. Embrace who you are, flaws and all. Celebrate your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and strive to be the best version of yourself. And stop comparing yourself to others. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with conviction. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Remember, confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's something you build over time through self-improvement and self-discovery. Alright gentlemen, let's talk about a game changer, emotional intelligence. This isn't just some touchy-feely concept, it's a superpower in the dating game and in life. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and respond to the emotions of others. It's about empathy, communication, and connection. Think about it. How many times have you been with someone who just doesn't seem to get it? They interrupt, they dismiss your feelings, they turn every conversation back to themselves. It's exhausting, right? Now imagine the opposite. Someone who listens intently, who asks insightful questions, who makes you feel heard and understood. That's the power of emotional intelligence. Women are deeply attracted to men who possess this quality. Why? Because it shows that you're not intimidated by emotions, that you can handle vulnerability, and that you're capable of building deep, meaningful connections. So how do you cultivate emotional intelligence? Start by practicing self-awareness. Pay attention to your own emotions and how they influence your thoughts and behaviors. Learn to identify your triggers and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Finally, work on your communication skills. Chapter 4. Ambition and Drive. Now let's talk about another quality that women find incredibly attractive: ambition. And no, I'm not talking about the ruthless, climb the corporate ladder kind of ambition, although a little bit of drive never hurt anyone. I'm talking about having a sense of purpose, a fire in your belly, a desire to make something of yourself and leave your mark on the world. It could be anything from building a successful business to pursuing your passion for art, to dedicating yourself to a cause you believe in. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a sense of direction, who are working towards something bigger than themselves. It shows that you're not content with mediocrity, that you have goals and aspirations, and that you're willing to put in the effort to achieve them. That kind of drive is incredibly sexy. It shows that you're passionate, you're motivated, and you're not afraid of a challenge. Now, your ambition doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It could be as simple as wanting to learn a new language, master a new skill, or travel the world. The key is to have something that you're passionate about, something that gets you excited about life. So what are you passionate about? Chapter 5. A sense of humor. Let's be honest, life can be pretty serious sometimes. That's why a good sense of humor is like a breath of fresh air. It's the ability to find the lightheartedness in everyday situations, to laugh at yourself, and to make others smile. And trust me, women love a man who can make them laugh. It shows that you don't take yourself too seriously, that you're fun to be around, and that you can bring joy into their lives. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a stand-up comedian or have a witty comeback for everything. In fact, trying too hard to be funny can actually have the opposite effect. The key to being genuinely funny is to be authentic. Don't force it. Let your natural wit and charm shine through. Pay attention to the absurdity of everyday situations. Chapter 6. Authenticity rules all. We've talked about confidence, emotional intelligence, ambition, and humor. These are all crucial elements in building meaningful relationships and achieving personal success. But here's the most important thing you need to remember. None of it matters if you're not being true to yourself. Authenticity is the foundation upon which all these qualities stand. Authenticity is about being genuine, real, and true to who you are at your core. It's about understanding and accepting yourself, flaws and all. It's about embracing your individuality, your quirks, your passions, and your values, even if they don't fit in with the crowd. It's about standing out and being proud of what makes you unique. Women can spot a fake from a mile away. They have an innate ability to sense when someone is not being genuine. They can sense when you're trying too hard, when you're putting on a show, or when you're pretending to be someone you're not. This kind of behavior is easily detected and often leads to distrust. And trust me, it's a major turnoff. Authenticity, on the other hand, is incredibly attractive. Think about it. Would you rather be with someone who loves you for who you are, flaws and all, or someone who's only interested in a carefully curated version of yourself? Authentic relationships are built on honesty and acceptance. Authenticity is about showing up as your true self, without pretense or apology. It's about being brave enough to be vulnerable. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about embracing your imperfections and owning your story. It's about speaking your truth, even when your voice shakes. It's about having the courage to be yourself, in a world that often pressures you to conform. And here's the thing about authenticity, it's magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine and real. When you're comfortable being yourself, it gives others permission to do the same. It creates an environment where everyone feels safe to be who they truly are. It creates a space for genuine connection, vulnerability, and intimacy. These are the building blocks of strong, lasting relationships. So how do you cultivate authenticity? It starts with self-awareness. Take the time to understand who you are and what you stand for. Take some time to reflect on your values, your beliefs, your passions, and your goals. This self-reflection is the first step towards living an authentic life. Chapter 7. Quick recap. So let's recap. We've covered a lot of ground today, but it all boils down to a few key principles that are essential for attracting the woman of your dreams. First, ditch the myth of perfection. Women aren't looking for flawless robots. They're attracted to men who are genuine, authentic, and comfortable in their own skin. Second, cultivate unshakable confidence. This isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing your worth and owning your value. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with conviction. Third, develop your emotional intelligence. Learn to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and respond to the emotions of others. Empathy is a superpower. Fourth, embrace your ambition and drive. Women are drawn to men who have a sense of purpose, who are working towards something bigger than themselves. Find your passion and go after it with everything you've got. Fifth, don't forget to have a sense of humor. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Guys, it's time to stop guessing and start winning. You now have the tools to unlock a whole new level of confidence and attraction. If you're ready to level up your dating life and become the man you're meant to be, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on confidence, dating, and self-improvement. And hey, drop a comment below. What do you think is the most attractive trait? Let's chat about it.